welcome back to the next episode of Track Talk. Today we are at beautiful Laguna Seca in Monterey, California. I'm here with David Fitz-Randolph, otherwise known as David Fitz Hipster. Say hello to my adoring YouTube fans, all three of them.
Hey, how's it going?
So, David, we're in your 1995 Mazda Miata
M Edition.
I guess Miatas are the theme for the last two episodes. Okay, now, the last one was very, very silly. We're going to get a little bit more serious this time. I haven't gone through and searched David's Facebook for embarrassing photos, and I don't have a stack of $100 bills in my pocket to throw at him. Or chicken nuggets. But I really just want to focus in on this car, because this car, David, and I mean this honestly, this car is freaking incredible. And we've got a lot of history with this car. You bought this, what year was it when you bought this car?
2013, I believe.
Something like that. We met each other back when we both worked at Go-Kart Racer in Burlingame. That's where basically all of our track friends met.
Including Patrick, who helps host these events. Well, host these events.
Yeah, so we're here with Speed SF, run by Patrick Gio. And yeah, that's where we met him, was because he was a regular customer at Go-Kart Racer. So both David and I worked there as track marshals. And obviously, me and Joe and a lot of the other people, full track black.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, that can be good. Well, let's have a little bit of dead air. This is the faster lane, right?
This is the faster lane.
Screw it, we're faster. I've decided. Oh, and there we go. We've stalled again.
I need
Saving gas.
E85.
Saving alcohol. Saving booze. This doesn't work, does it?
No, it does. Are you?
Oh, never mind. We're moving.
Heyo.
So your very first fun car was a 2002, I think, right?
That is correct.
2002 WRX, which everybody except for David hated.
Oh, it was so much fun and so much understeer. I learned a lot from it, but it got me to where I am now.
We all advised David, hey, how about for your first car, don't get an all-wheel drive, turbocharged, maintenance nightmare. It's not going to teach you good habits. And being the young car enthusiast that he was, he ignored all of our warnings and decided to do exactly that. But you know what? Despite the problems, you can have some good times in that car. I do have some fun memories. Definitely not doing nefarious things up in the canyons, and definitely not losing a tire, watching a tire wheel flying off the underbelly.
Hey, we were almost in the hot pit.
Almost got back to the hot pit.
Since then, extended wheel studs and steel lug nuts on every vehicle.
So it turns out that a wheel falling off feels almost exactly the same with a flat tire. Who knew? So anyway, while he still had that Subaru, we beat it into his head enough that he needs to get something slow and light and good for learning. So that's when he bought this car. And it was completely
stock, didn't run, the crank pulley had slipped for timing, and the previous owner was just done with it and didn't want to deal with it. So picked it up for a good deal and drove it stock for a very long time, and it was my daily.
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny to think back about how this car started to where it is now. Like I said, I really want to focus in on like what you've done to this car, because it's come such a long way. So all of the aerodynamic stuff on this car, you basically built yourself. I mean, you bought the elements for the wing, but everything else, diffuser, splitter.
The diffuser I purchased as well, but sadly the company has since gone out of business, or the guy decided to retire. It was made by a company called R Theory from Canada.
Or passing this car on the outside, is that what's happening?
Maybe.
Alright.
Run away.
That's funny, I thought they would build that diffuser. I guess I'm wrong.
No, I probably could have, but it's also nice focusing on other things. I did design and build the whole front splitter, I live on a steep driveway and I needed to be able to take it on and off easily so that I could store my car. So that was a big design element, and now it's very functional and helps make the car turn sometimes.
I just want to talk for a second about the way this car drives, because holy crap, this is like the ultimate in maximum grip, minimum speed. So that's even close to. You just got this car retuned. It's making 132 horsepower, which, I mean, yeah, that's all right for a Miata, but it's still not fast by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'm flat out right now in fourth gear, and we're like, yeah, exactly. Get out the roll bar because we're trying to conquer the hill, and it's not going super great. But the amount of performance speed you carry in this car is ludicrous. It is absolutely ludicrous. Like, we're demolishing all of these should be much faster cars in the turns right now, like especially coming in the turn 9. The air is going to be super effective here. So let's see, can I stay flat? I'm like a little bit understeer. It gets a little pop-off throttle to set the wheel alert. Jesus, I'm hitting 50 here there. And I'm going so fast, and so much faster than I thought, I completely botched my apex, but I think I ran into my flat. But anyway, yeah, David, giant props for what you've done to this car. It's come so far. My God, dude! We're just carrying too much speed.
Yeah, thank you. You've been a great help with driving it occasionally and telling me what it needs, and the fact that you've said it can handle more power, turbo stuff's on its way.
And not just the car, but it's you as a driver too. You've come a really long way as well. I mean, you were a complete pile when you started, let's be perfectly honest. Eventually you got your attitude right, and you started learning, and you're really not that far off the light times at this point in your car. Not to say like, oh, light times are, the ultimate, but like, I know how to go pretty good. You're getting real close, so you've come a really, really long way, and so is the car. The only complaint I've really got, and it's the same complaint I've had for a while now, is that mid-corner understeer. It's kind of a killer. Because there are places where, realistically, the car should be right on the throttle, and I just can't. Because the front's just trying to wash out and I have to lift a little bit and set the wheel on the nose and get it just hung in. But other than that...
So maybe a little less wing.
Little less what?
A little less wing.
Oh, a little less wing? Well, you've already got it like 0 anyway.
Yeah, it's very low already. Hey, power.
He's getting away, but not like massively. The car's still slow.
It's incredible what a little Miata can do at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. So now, the fastest time we've got here in this car so far, this wasn't today, this is with no passenger, was, I believe it's a 42, is that right?
That is correct. I don't remember what the point was, but it was surprisingly good.
And 1 minute 42, that's pretty quick in like anything. But to do it with, at the time, more like 128 horsepower.
Yeah, it was a bit less before the conversion to E85.
Right, yeah. That's very impressive for such a low power car. The way it handles, amazing. I love it. Okay, we talked enough about the car. Tell us about yourself, David. What are your goals? Like, what's pushing you to continue to develop this car and continue to learn how to be a faster driver? What's really
I really enjoy adrenaline, and this is an easy and safe way for me to build something, which I really enjoy building things, and then drive the thing that I built. So the drive to continue improving my engineering knowledge, along with my passion for doing things that are adrenaline rushes.
You mentioned engineering. This is one of my favorite things about like your life story, not just as a car person, but you are. Is your title technically engineer currently?
I'm currently a robotics engineer for a company in Redwood City.
Robotics engineer.
That's correct.
And the reason that that's so great, and I love that so much, is that you didn't take the normal path that most people do. You didn't go 4 years and spend a whole bunch of money.
And go into debt.
And go into debt. You just went into the field and like taught yourself a lot of this stuff. And part of that was by learning it on this car.
Correct.
Like a lot of the parts, not a lot, but some of the parts on this car, you literally designed yourself in CAD.
Correct. The top hats to make the suspension just a little bit better. I designed in CAD, then CNC machined.
That's so cool, dude. The fact to say that you designed and built the parts that are contributing to a car that works this well. It's just so cool, man. I love that so much. And like, now you're a legitimate mechanical engineer. You didn't have to go into debt to do it, and I wish more people would do that sort of thing. And maybe I just biased because I'm an idiot. I didn't go to it. But I love seeing it work out for somebody, especially a friend of mine. So props to you, dude.
Yeah, I'm incredibly blessed with where I've gotten to with the engineering stuff. It comes down to having the right group of people and having those people push me in the ways that I needed to. And with cars, that helped. Cars was the big push, and I did bikes, and between those two things, it really allowed me to grow into what I am now.
That's awesome, man.
If I was smarter, I would leave it alone and come down, drive more, and try and get within 1 or 2 seconds, well, within 1 second of what you happen to be doing in the car. But instead, I'm going to throw a boost at it and see what we can do. Goal is around 250 wheel and see if we can break into 38s at Laguna Seca in the future.
I think it's doable, man. It's so planned. Add that little bit of you have that nice chunk of horsepower, and do a little bit for that mid-quarter understeer. This thing will be an absolute weapon. I mean, that Camaro would be eating our dust right now.
Yep. So, we'll see. May, June timeline should be done. That's at least the goal. Goals are sometimes hard to achieve.
That's what makes it goals. It's not supposed to be easy. That's what makes us feel so good when you actually accomplish it.
Yep, and this should be a lot of fun.
It already is, man. Ooh, your shift knob is coming off. David?
Good pause.
One more time. I freaking love your car, dude. I'm super stoked for you and how far it's come and everything you're doing. It's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate you driving it.
I appreciate you letting me drive it over and 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 over again. And I will keep driving it.
Yeah.
As long as you keep giving me the keys, I will keep driving this thing. It's too much fun.
You stole it today, so.
All right, that's it for this one. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Oh, hold on. I gotta hold my mic. I'm sure that doesn't look awkward at all. All right, so normally I just do a quick walk around of the car in the middle of the video while we're on track, but there's so many cool things about David's Miata. I wanted to take a couple minutes and just actually go through all the cool stuff that's on this car. So, especially the aero. David, tell us about this wing.
I don't like talking. I'd rather just show you.
So, some effort has gone into making sure that this is nice and strong. Give it a shake, David. I mean, that's the chassis moving. The car's not moving at all. He's got these really effective cables tying the wing together. It's a swan neck mount. It's got these nice end plates. It's an aluminum foil. It's extruded. Right now it's like 0 AOA, but the car is already making too much downforce, honestly.
Yeah, little bit too much, and 9 Lives Racing makes the wing, so it's nice.
Yeah, it works. And then down here below the ridiculous Laguna pipe, thank you, residents of Monterey, we've got this this diffuser down here. Now, I mistakenly said that David constructed it. He didn't. He bought it, but he modified it, I think, for exhaust, that it's no longer there.
Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
Between the wing and that diffuser, the amount of downforce on this car is silly. It's really silly. You can see he's got the fenders cut out here. The theory behind that is that it's going to allow the air that goes across the surface of the wheel when they're straight to create low pressure zone behind the wheel, and that will help to suck the air out from the wheel well, thereby creating less lift on the front end. And of course, we got this big, yeah, give it a little bounce on there as well. Another very strong aero piece. It's made out of plywood with turnbuckles, and it extends out underneath to about the center line of the front axle. It's got tire spats here. David, go ahead and straighten the front tires out for me. So you can see those cover the front surface of the tire. Any air that hits the front of the tire is drag. So this, instead of becoming, I mean, it's still drag, but it turns it into downforce rather than just wasted energy. And then finally, he's got these hood vents here that are going to extract the air from just behind the radiator. A lot of the air that goes in through the radiator, rather than just getting stuck underneath the hood and creating lift, is going to be extracted out there. It'll hit the windshield there and create downforce instead. Yeah, let's take a look inside too. Pretty much basic Miata in here. It's a 6-speed, which you just put in. Didn't get a chance to like really put laps down on the car today, but I've done a 42 in this before.
That's correct.
And that was with the 5-speed.
It's faster now.
It should be faster now. It's got a little more power too. Pretty basic in here. Not a whole lot going on. Want to pop the hood?
No problem.
The only other things it has are the Willwood brakes in the front. The coilovers are Fat Cat Motorsports, but they've been modified. These are the top hats that David custom designed himself to get a little bit more stroke out of it. So the problem with a Bilstein shock, like what Fat Cat uses, is that they're stock length for a stock-ish car. So when you lower the car, all of a sudden you run out of travel, but it doesn't have that problem here. Skunk 2 intake, radium fuel rail, running E85, tuned on a Mega Squirt. David, didn't you also have something to do with the coolant reroute?
I did. I had a thought while driving home on a long commute that all of the coolant reroutes had really fine pitch threads and always galled up. So this is a V-band clamp with a O-ring to seal it, and that actually houses my thermostat as well.
Yeah, anybody who doesn't know Miatas well probably won't know this, but the stock have an issue where the coolant doesn't really get to the rear cylinder very well. So there's these coolant reroute kits on the market to help the coolant flow all the way through the head. And this is just, rather than buying one off the shelf, David decided to make his own and make the best one on the market. The engine is, what is it? You got the NB bottom end?
It's a NB1 head, so the BP4W. It has later generation pistons, so from the VVT engine, to bump the compression up a little bit. Exhaust cam swap, porting, just mild. That's about it.
Look at me again, David.
Hi.
I can see my reflection in your glasses.
Oh, that's great.
What else? Willwood brakes.
And sport rears.
And Miata NB Sport rear brakes and an OS Geiken differential.
And oh, does the diff work.
Yes.
The diff works great.
Yes, it does. All right, well, there you go. That's David's super awesome, ridiculously better than it should be, 95 M Edition Mazda
The old
Miata.
daily.
The old daily.
The old daily.
Thanks again for watching.